Previously, we have discussed four methods to solve a pair of linear equations in two variables. The four methods are graphical method, substitution method, elimination method, and cross multiplication method. Here in this section, we shall discuss about such pair of linear equations which are not linear, but we can reduce them into linear, then we will solve this. So here, as an example is there, 2 by x plus 3 by y is equal to 13. 5 by x minus 4 by y is equal to minus 2. Here the equations are not linear, but we will make them linear. So here let 1 by x is equal to p and 1 by y is equal to q. So then we will put the value of 1 by x and 1 by y in this equation. So this is our first equation and this is second equation. So first equation becomes 2p plus 3q is equal to 13. So this is our equation 3. So this is becomes 5p, equation 2 becomes 5p minus 4q is equal to minus 2. So this is our equation number 4. So now we got the linear equation in two variable form. We will solve this for p and q. So here 2p plus 3q minus 13, 5p minus 4q is equal to minus 2. So you can adopt any method to solve this pair of linear equation. Here I am applying the method of elimination. I want to equate the coefficient of p in both the equations. So I will multiply equation 3 by 5 and equation 4 by 2. So equation 3 multiplied with 5. So this becomes 10p plus 15q is equal to 65. So this is equation 5. Then equation 4 multiplied with 2. So this becomes 10p minus 8q is equal to minus 4. This is equation 6. Then I will subtract equation 6 from equation 5. So this becomes minus plus plus. So this is cancelled. So this is 23q is equal to 69. So this implies q is equal to 69 by 3 is equal to 23 is equal to 3. So to find the value of p, I shall substitute the value of q in this equation 3. So 2p plus 3 multiplied with 3 is equal to 13. So this implies 2p is equal to 13 minus 9. So this implies 2p is equal to 4. So this implies p is equal to 2. So here we got q is equal to 3 and p is equal to 2. But here we have taken 1 by x is equal to p and 1 by y is equal to q. So p is equal to 2. So this implies 1 by x is equal to 2. Or this implies x is equal to 1 by 2. And q is equal to 3. So this implies 1 by y is equal to 3. Or this implies y is equal to 1 by 3. So this is the value of x and this is the value of y. Next example, solve the pair of linear equation 5 by x minus 1 plus 1 by y minus 2 is equal to 2. 6 by x minus 1 minus 3 by y minus 2 is equal to 1. So these are not in linear form. First we have to reduce it in the form of linear equation in two variables. So here you put 1 by x minus 1 is equal to p and 1 by y minus 2 is equal to q. So this equation becomes, so this is our equation 1 and this is equation 2. So equation 1 becomes 5p plus q is equal to 2 and equation 2 becomes 6p minus 3q is equal to 1. So this is equation 3 and this is equation 4. So here I will apply the method of elimination. Here the coefficient of q is minus 3, then I shall multiply here in equation 3 with 3. So equation 3 multiplied with 3. So that becomes 15p plus 3q is equal to 6. And equation 4 is equal to 6p minus 3q is equal to n. Then I will add. So this is 21p is equal to 7. So this implies p is equal to 7 by 21, that is equal to 1 by 3. So then to find the value of q, I will put the value of p here in the equation 3. So putting the value of p in equation 3. So 5 multiplied with 1 by 3 plus q is equal to 2. So this implies 5 by 3 plus q is equal to 2. So this implies q is equal to 2 minus 5 by 3. So this becomes 1 by 3. So here the value of p is 1 by 3 and q is 1 by 3. So what is p? We have taken 1 by x minus 1. So this implies 1 by x minus 1 is equal to 1 by 3. So this implies x minus 1 is equal to 3. So this implies x is equal to 4. So here q is equal to 1 by y minus 2. 1 by y minus 2 is equal to 1 by 3. So this implies y minus 2 is equal to 3. So this implies y is equal to 5. So these are the values of x and y. So to verify, you can put the value of x and y in these two equations to verify our result. Next example, a boat goes 30 km upstream and 44 km downstream in 10 hours. And in 13 hours, it can go 40 km upstream and 55 km downstream. Determine the speed of the stream and that of the boat in still water. So here let the speed of the boat in still water is equal to x km per hour and the speed of the stream is equal to y km per hour. So what is the speed of the boat upstream? Then speed of the boat upstream will be x minus y km per hour. Then speed of the boat downstream is equal to x plus y km per hour. Here in the first sentence it is given that the boat goes 30 km upstream. We know that time is equal to distance by speed. So in the first case, distance is 30 km and speed is x minus y km per hour. Then what will be the time? That is for upstream. For first case, 30 km upstream. The time taken is 30 by x minus y. Then for 30 upstream and 44 km downstream. So for downstream, distance is 44 km and speed is x plus y km per hour. So time is 44 by x plus y. The total time is, it is given, that is 10 hours. So this is our first equation. In the second case, it is given that total time is 13 hours and it can go 40 km upstream. So distance is 40 km and upstream the speed is x minus y km per hour. So for upstream, time is 40 by x minus y. Then for downstream, the distance is 55 km. So distance by speed is x plus y and the total time is 13 hours. So here we got two equations. So we have to reduce these two equations into the form of linear equations. So here you take 1 by x minus y as p and 1 by x plus y as q. So this equations becomes 30p plus 44q is equal to 10, and here 40p plus 55q is equal to 30. So this is our first equation, third equation, and this is fourth equation. So now we will solve these two equations by the method of elimination. Here I want to equate the coefficient of p. If I will multiply equation 3 by 4 and equation 4 by 3, then the coefficient of p will be equal. So equation 3 multiplied with 4. So this becomes 120p plus 176q is equal to 40. Then equation 4 multiplied with 3. So this becomes 120p plus 165q is equal to 39. Then I will subtract. So this is 176 minus 165. 11q is equal to 1. So this implies q is equal to 1 by 11. So if I want to find the value of p here, then I have to put the value of q in this equation. So 30p plus 44 multiplied with 1 by 11 is equal to 10. So this implies p is equal to, this is 4. So 30p is equal to 10 minus 4, that is 6 by 30 is equal to 1 by 5. So but we have taken q is here 1 by x plus y and p is 1 by x minus y. So 1 by x minus y is equal to 1 by 5. So this implies x minus y is equal to 5. So this is our equation 5. Then what is q? 1 by 11. So 1 by x plus y is equal to 1 by 11. So this implies x plus y is equal to 11. So this is our equation 6. So by adding equation 5 and 6, we will get, adding equation 5 and 6, we got 2x is equal to 16. So this implies x is equal to 8. So here x, we have taken x as the speed of the boat. So that is 8 km per hour. Then we have to find y. So here we can put the value of x. So 8 minus y is equal to 5. So this implies y is equal to 3. So x is equal to 8 km per hour and y is equal to 3 km per hour. So this is the speed of the boat in still water, and 3 km per hour is the speed of the stream. So in this way we can reduce equations in the form of linear equations in two variable and we can solve it.